Morning, guys. So today what I'm working on is I pulled this piece right here out of the Dodge. This is the pedal setup, and if I can use it in the Chevy, I'm going to try to, and I'll tell you why. If you look right here, you can see some holes right there. That is for the master cylinder, and this one here is for the clutch slave cylinder. So what I'm thinking is that if I can use that part, if I can get it up under the dash on the Chevy, it would make it so much easier. If I can't, then I'll have to figure something out with going to the junkyard and getting some older parts for Chevys. But I'm going to try that first. So hey guys, I want to show you a little something that a lot of people don't know about the older square bodies. Okay, this rod right here, this is actually coming from your key switch. So when you turn the key, it pushes that rod back and forth, okay? That is your ignition switch. Your key up here is just a key. It's just a locking device. Like I said, it pushes this rod and pushes that. This thing should have a little bit of slide in it right here. So sometimes if you're turning the key and the lights and everything is coming on, but the starter actually won't engage and you've checked everything else, make sure that thing isn't sliding on the column, okay? See that? You can see it moving there, and that's from turning the key. Alright guys, so as you can see, they're about the same size. I've got pretty high hopes. So this here, this needs to come up basically to the bottom of that. So I think what I'm going to do is this bracket, all it does is just kind of a strengthened bracket for this. So I think I'm going to cut it, move it up just a little bit, weld it back on, and that will allow this piece to come up. Other than that, it looks like it's going to go right in. And we may have to modify a few things, but it's looking good back in there. Pedals in the right location. Well, there you have it, guys. It's not bolted in, but I think that's where it's going to go. These here, I'm going to cut these off and I'm going to weld a new piece on here because it's going to have to bolt through this bracket here. So that's kind of where we're at. I got to go get a drill. I forgot it at home. Alright guys, so we had to drill some holes here. These two. And then we're going to have to cut that out. Cut out a hole here, and that should allow this piece to mount in there and be able to use these holes. What I decided to do, this right here, I was going to cut these out, but it was kind of going to throw some things off. So what I decided to do is, you see those bolts right there, that hole? There's one there and there's one right there. What I decided to do is I'm gonna run a bolt up through there, and I'm gonna weld it right here. So I'm gonna stick a stud up through there. I'm gonna weld it to the bottom of this, or drill a hole or something. That way none of that interferes with like the gauges and stuff like that. And this will still be in place for the steering column. So there's our brake. It's on. I'll have to find the clip and put the clip on. And we'll start working on the rest of it. There you go, guys. So I was able to mount this. Pedals are mounted inside. Making some headway. Hey guys, something else I want to encourage you guys to do. If you have a young guy come to you, or you know a young guy that has the interest but doesn't have the know-how to do this kind of stuff, invest in that young person. You know, you invest in that young person, it pays dividends when you get older. He's going to be the guy that's over at your house when you're old and gray, that's going to be under the hood with you. And you know what? If you can help an older person, elderly person, you need to do that too. But I am a firm believer in helping young people. I got a few kids that I'm working with on their projects. So find that young person, take that spark that they have, and fan that spark into a flame.